Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mike again here from the Everything More Store Show. A lot of people ask me, the market of used shoes. Is there really a market for used shoes? Do people buy used shoes? Do people feel comfortable wearing something that someone else's foot was in? Or, is it sanitary and do people approve of that? Will they buy it? These type of questions. In a nutshell, real simply, the answer is yes. They for sure buy used shoes, okay? They're cheaper, a lot more affordable for some people, especially for something like running shoes or perhaps maybe a type of shoe that's a little harder to find or something that's really really expensive. Maybe they can get it for half the price of new shoe. And also with shoes, especially a lot of these shoes that I'm getting, or shoes in general, they're something that constantly needs replenishing, especially running shoes, but a bunch of other shoes as well. So, what I wanted to do today is I just wanted to share with you guys basically like a few shoes that are like hot selling shoes, right? Brands, particular styles of that brand, etc. So, without further ado, bam. This is number. Nah, I ain't gonna say number one. They're not in any particular order. Hoka, right? This brand Hoka. Anything Hoka is usually a good seller. These right here are the Speed Goat. I forget the number, but they have the Vibram soles. And yes, they're used. You can see the bottom of them. They've been worn by someone else, but at the end of the day, they're 120 something like that new. So it's a win if I sell them for 50 bucks. You know what I'm saying? Another pair of shoes to look out for that's used or new is any specialty Vans. Now, all Vans are popular or whatever. They're not a super, super high. Usually, the most expensive Vans you're going to see is like 120 bucks, and that's on the extremely high end. However, they're sought after, and when you're thrifting and stuff like that, you can get a lot of these for 3, 5, less than 10 bucks. So these, in particular, I'll let you see inside the sole, are the Harry Potter. Oh, it's upside down. Are the Harry Potter edition. You can't really see it, can you? The Harry Potter edition Vans, checkered Vans. Okay. Now, any specialty Vans is going to go. Vans has a lot of good collabs. So, with that being the case, they're sought after. Skateboarders like them, stuff like that. Okay. Another brand to look out for is Ultra. Okay. Now, Ultra is a running shoe. They're a little wider than most shoes, and so people like that. Primarily, any wide shoes they usually sell good because it's a specific niche, a specific style of shoe that maybe their feet are too wide. They can't fit like the traditional slim style of shoes. So anything that's wide is usually going to sell for a little bit more, from my personal experience, right? So this also includes brands like Orthofeet, Biofit, a lot of those New Balances that are wide. All these are going. So when you're getting these for $5 or something, these are all good sellers. Another brand that's a popular brand is Asics. Okay, now this particular shoe is the Gel Nusa. Okay, this is like I wouldn't say a specialty Asics, but this is an Asics that's a little bit more sought after than just a regular Asics. Now there's a lot of different Asics that sell, but this is one of them, the Gel Nusa. So like I said, you're getting these for $7. I think I got these for $7. They're selling for like just under 40 bucks. Another one, okay. Now this is a little more rare, and so it's going to be a good find. You're probably not going to get it for $5, but hey, maybe you will. Okay. These are the. Where's the logo? Right there? Bam. The BMW. They're called the BMW Motorrad. Okay. They're BMW motorcycle boots. Now they're a little bit more expensive, even thrifting. I got these for, I want to say, $30. They're 59.99 half off. So I got these for $30. They're selling all day for 150 used. Now these, lucky for me, alhamdulillah, they're in good condition. So they'll probably fetch about 150 bucks. Okay. So that's 5 times 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. That's 5 times the profit right there. Okay. So when you're questioning used shoes, are people going to buy it? Yeah, they are going to buy it. Okay. I wouldn't have a room full of shoes, right? I wouldn't have all these shoes in this room that I'm trying to sell used, and if it wasn't selling. Okay. So yes, they're selling. Yes, they're going. You just got to know what to look for. Even some of the less sought after brands are still selling, just not for as much. This next one, it's not a super, super hot seller, but luckily for the seller, they're a little bit more rare. So they usually sell, okay? This is Inov, INOV. Now, this particular one is the Bear XF210. These sell. Anytime I see a pair of Inov for a good price, I grab them because I already know they're going to go. They're just like other brands, Asics, these types of things that are usually a good seller. Okay, next, what I'm going to show you is any specialty sneaker like the sneakerhead type of sneakers. This isn't nothing like really super exclusive, but it's just like a little Nike. I don't know if it's a Dunk or what. I'm not like a super sneakerhead, but anyway, it's model 318-972-781. Pair of women's Nikes, patent leather, kind of a cool little color scheme. Has like a little hip hop look, you know, thing like that. Okay, now another one. Okay. Now, Brooks, a lot of Brooks sell a lot of the different ones, the glycerin, a couple of different ones. What sells even better than the glycerins is BAM, the Ghost. Any Brooks Ghost we usually sells. Okay, so this particular shoe is the Ghost 13. Now, they're all the way up to like, I don't even know, higher than 13 though. So these are a little bit older, but at the end of the day, when you're getting them for whatever I got these for, probably $5 or, oh, you know what I got these for? I got these for $3, $2.99. So anytime it's two, it's $2.99. They're gonna go for probably 40 or 50 bucks, no problem. Okay, or at least in the high 30s. Okay, so that was a good score. So any Brooks Ghost, look out for those because they're a good seller. Okay, what else do I got to show for you? LeBrons, that type of stuff. Those go. Like I said, any specialty Vans, cowboy boots. Now, not just any cowboy boot. Any cowboy boot can sell, but in particular, square toe cowboy boots are a hot seller. They're kind of more of a fad with the cowboys in this day and age. The square toe, so look out for the square toe cowboy boots. That's a slam dunk if you get them at a good rate and it's a decent brand. Or any like new made in Mexico boots. Now, the particular thrift store that I go to that is in my local area, they don't have it anymore, but they used to have some sort of contract with some cowboy boot store where they would give them all the old stock that they didn't sell. I don't know how it ended up working, but they had at all times like 30 pairs of cowboy boots just stacked up. And so you catch them on 75% off day. They're like $200 new. And even in the store, they're selling them $200. When you catch them at, you know, on the 75% off, or even if they're $150, then that's a win for you. If it's $150, 75% is $30. You're going to sell them a square toe pair for probably upwards of $200 brand new, depending on the brand. Old Gringo Traditions, that's a good one. So look out for those, right? Let's see, what else? Okay, now, this next one, it doesn't seem to matter that much if they're a little beat up. Like maybe it won't go for as much, but they seem to be a good seller either way, right? So that's going to be these, okay? Doc Martens. Dr. Martens. They're like some UK type of shoes. They're a good seller. They go. If you can get them for a good deal. A lot of time even thrift stores know that they're not that cheap. They're going for a little bit more. So even them, they will, you know, raise the price a little bit based on the fact that it's worth a little more. But at the end of the day, if you can quadruple 5 times, whatever your money is, 10 times. If it's a high ticket item, I'll take a less of a return because it's a greater item. It's one flip. It's easy. Another pair to look out for is the Mizunos. Okay, so Mizunos, especially if they're good new condition, not necessarily new, but good condition, those are good ones that go. Like I said, Hoka's, any of the specialty running shoes, those are all good sellers. Let's see here. What else can I show you? Kill Shots, SBs are real popular for the sneakerheads right now. They're kind of like blowing up. They're getting a little bit more popular. Babolat. Babolat tennis shoes are good, especially you're getting them for $2 or $3. You're gonna make your profit. You know, so that's it, man. I just wanted to drop this quick video to let you know, yes, people do buy used shoes, and yes, it's a good market. They need replenishing on a constant basis because you're always using them. You're wearing down the soles. You need another pair to run, especially running shoes. Excuse me. Especially running shoes during the seasons of spring and summer, because a lot of like everything's not like California. The world's bigger than California. You know, people are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They're in Maine. They're in freaking Nebraska, New York. These cold states where maybe you're not going to be able to enjoy the outdoors as much as you could in the summertime. So sometimes people only run in the summertime. Well, that's okay with me. That's fine. I'll sell them in the summertime. So anyway, there's definitely a market. Oh, one other thing to look out for, okay? Now, there's different brands that sell, but pretty much any wrestling shoe, they go because it's a specialty shoe. It's a functional shoe. It has a function. It's not just to look cool. They have a cause like running shoes, but this is even more because there's not as many of them. Wrestling shoes, okay. If you anybody who got wrestling shoes sitting around their house that maybe don't even have to buy them, or last season when you were in high school maybe you wore them to do a little takedown, whatever for your favorite sport, they sell. So keep that in mind. Wrestling shoes. These in particular, they're the Monster 2s or something like that, Adidas. Anyway, a lot of used shoes sell. Yes, people will buy them. Yes. Do they have to be new? No. Do they have to be in great condition? Not necessarily, but you know, the better the condition, the better for your financial return on this. So anyway, also old Air Force Ones. That's another one. If you can get those cheap, they'll sell all day. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you were gonna stay away from a certain shoe, I mean, just something that's stupid, something that's, I wouldn't say stupid, but something, maybe it has a use for a particular person somewhere, but it just ain't you or most people. That type of stuff I would stay away from because you're not going to make any profit. You're not going to make much money off a pair of freaking Spaldings, man. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be logical. Shoes with function and shoes that are, fashion is cool because it gains attraction, but at the end of the day, sometimes certain things go out and they don't come back. Everything's not going to be like Air Force Ones where they're forever going to be cool. Nah, some stuff is stupid. Like, you know, people not wearing those these days. Anyway, yes, you can sell used shoes. So let's get on the shoe game. Let's get our returns and let's get it popping. I appreciate you guys. If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm trying to build up my subscribers. Thanks for viewing my video, and I'm out.